Hey everyone, my name is Brandon, and today we are checking out the game Spiritfarer, which is a cozy passenger management game about death. So let's get started. Single player. I love the art style of this game. I've played this game before, not all the way to the end, but pretty close. Ah, finally. I thought for a second you would never wake up, little one. How ironic that would have been, would it not? I'm Sharon, the Spiritfarer. Well, that is what I have been until your arrival. I cannot say I am sad to leave, but I still had a few things left to do here. I'm afraid you will have to pick up things where I left them. It is, after all, my very last day. And you are? Stella. Welcome, Stella. I see you have brought a friend here with you. What is his name? Daffodil. I don't know why I'm already getting choked up. Just what this game is about is rather moving. And it's been a long time since I've actually... Basically, the last time I actually sat down and read every word in the game was the time I first played this. So just kind of going through it this closely again, I'm finding quite moving already, and we've barely gotten started. I see. You two will share the burden then, and take it over from me. As I said, in a few minutes I will be gone from this world, and that is why you are here. You will be the new Spiritfarer. Your task here will be far from easy, but simple nonetheless. Go fetch the stray spirits stranded on the islands, and when they are ready, bring them back here. Dying souls can't pass away on their own. You will have to help them fulfill their last requests and be at their service until their last breath. The big round bridge over there is the Ever Door. The Alpha where everything starts, the Omega where everything ends. This is where all quests will get completed and where existence meet its threshold. There is no task more important than this one. Never forget this, Stella. Here, there is something I need to give you. Now, be very careful with it. It is the Everlight, the symbol of your status here, and the only tool you will ever need. Wait, what are you? Oh wow, highly inappropriate. Well, that settles it. The Everlight will help you through your travels. It will be the light that shines in the darkness, the last remaining hope of the departed. I have to catch my breath for a second. Hope is a flame, the light that never falters, the beacon of eternity. It is heavy and inconvenient, but there is no greater duty than this one. The fate of lost souls rests on your shoulders. I was overwhelmed too at first. Just try to keep your focus. Take it one step at a time. You will soon get used to this place, accustomed to these moments.
Spiritfarer.
You are the new Spiritfarers after all.
Just one thing.
Once I am gone, you will have to find a ship of your own. Mine is not suited for you, and it will fade away once I am gone. You might find one not too far from here, if you keep rowing in the right direction for some time. Probably. It's time. Here I go.
Bye-bye.
So long, Stella, and good luck. You will need it. And welcome to Spiritfarer. And here I am on the island. Press X to jump, hold X to jump higher, hold up while jumping to climb up through platforms, hold down and X to drop, and square to interact. Stella! It really is you. Stand up straight and let me get a look at you. You look good. And Daffodil is here too, I see. We'll have to find a lint roller then. Ah, it might not be that obvious after all. It's me, Gwen. Good thing you found me. But if you're here, that means... Oh, you are the new Spiritfarer. You are the one replacing Sharon. I was trying to get rid of him and only ended up here by accident. I've been stuck on this disgusting island for about a week, living off sardines and cigarettes. Funny how I used to be the one getting you out of trouble before. I can see you have an Everlight now, of course. See that boat over there? Yeah. That's the one. It's obviously slightly shabby, but let's commandeer it. I'd wager it'll work since you're the Spiritfarer. Okay, meet me at the deck over there. I'll explain it all. But who is Gwen? Over here. Okay, here goes. Hope my fur coat won't be too damaged. Aw, she's so pretty. Wonderful. I'm not one to jump for joy, but this feels good. Much better than anticipated. So, the way I see it, this boat is yours now. Don't you think? Good. And as you're the Spiritfarer, welcoming stray spirits is your new job. And once aboard, they'll assume their true forms. Well, it's my theory, anyway. Why are you looking at me like that? You need to come here and give me a hug. Aw. More games need a hug option. Come with me now. Let's take a look at this chaos. I forget that Gwen walks rather slowly. What a mess. Reminds me of Aunt Petunia's old yard. A beautiful, unorganized testament to someone's laziness. Or a vital impossibility to get rid of anything. At any rate, we should do something about this, or my dust allergies will be back. Let me think. There's only one way to clean this up. You have to meet Albert. He's the local shipwright. And his jokes are garbage. But he's the only one who can fix your boat. We should head to Albert's shipyard. You must be wondering how to make the ship move. It's really easy, actually. Let me give you this key I found on the island. It'll unlock the cabin. You should find the map in the back. How do I know all of this? Well, I was planning an escape, remember? And you know me, I plan things meticulously. Very meticulously. Oh, my headset battery's low. That's not good. I will have to plug that in a second. Go open the cabin. The projector should be simple. You should use it to go to Albert Shipyard. Okay. Press the touchpad to see requests. We'll use this thing to travel to... Currently in Alt Harbor, and I'm traveling to Albert's Shipyard. Stella! As I understand, the ship is powered by your Everlight. That's how it cruises the ocean and reveals the stray spirits. It also explains why I couldn't do anything by myself. You must admit it's quite fascinating. Look, I know you must feel overwhelmed. Charon, the Everdor, the Spiritfarers, this place, this boat, me. It's a lot. You must be wondering what's going on. Truth be told, I don't really know either. But I'm here for you. I'll do my best to help you and to try to make sense of it all. As I said earlier, I wanted to leave by myself, but somehow I just couldn't. Now that I see you, I think I know why. I'll give you some space for now. Don't hesitate to explore the ship. You can even give the fishing rod a try. The world is your oyster. At the moment, there's really nothing to do but sit on this old couch back here and go fishing. Which I guess for lack of anything else to do, I'm gonna go fishing. But if I remember right, at this point in the game, my fishing rod sucks, and I can only fish for herring and old boots. Oh, I can also... I'm gonna come over here so you can see this clearly. I can pet Stella. This game is really cool. Gwen doesn't have anything. I can view Gwen's mood. She's optimistic about her new journey, and she was recently hugged, which are both making her happier. Hugging has a cooldown. Basically, I can't hug her again until after it drops off of her list. Ooh. We're almost at the Albert Shipyard. Oh. Yes, Gwen, I'll talk to you if I have to. Now head down to Albert's Shipyard and upgrade your blueprint station. It's the only way to clear this clutter. I'm curious about what it's all made out of. Considering the smell, I'd say at least seven different types of dust and dirt. My air conditioning just turned on. I'm gonna go turn that off real quick. I guess it's what you would call a heater. Alright, now it should hopefully shut off in a second. Over here! Haha! Welcome to my shipyard, young traveler. Where my prices are a customer's best friend, I'm Albert. Been in the business of shipbuilding for ages. Should I assume you are the new Spiritfarer? Well, of course you are. Anyway, you've been able to start this ship and bring it here after all. Gwen was right to point you towards my humble enterprise. Let me see what you have here. Nice little dinghy. Funny how it looks exactly like the one I built some time ago and stored in my old shipyard. See, Charon was unhappy about his gloomy and dank ark. Actually, he was always complaining about everything. But the customer's always right, so I built him a newer, better one. Of course, he would never abandon his previous boat. Old habits die hard. But don't worry, you can keep this one. Let's just call it a loan. And let me tell you something. You know, we always joke about the construction here. Don't worry, we're still working on it. He's a dork. Anyway, with a little bit of love, this bird will be resplendent again. The first thing you'll need is a proper blueprint table. Since it's your lucky day and I'm feeling generous, I'll offer it to you free of charge. Mind you, it's a bit bare bones in terms of functionality, but the subsequent upgrades will come at such a small price you'll want to buy them almost immediately. Simply direct me to upgrade the ship and buy the blueprint station. I can also buy, once I can afford it, I can get a mailbox, I can make my ship bigger, and I can get better blueprints. You'll be able to build and edit the buildings on your boat now, what a treat. But if you really want to upgrade your boat in size and pleasure, I'm your guy. Come back when you feel your boat is getting too overcrowded. Thanks, Albert. Finally. Bitch, I love you. Good. Albert gave it to you for free, and he said he loaned the ship to you? Ominous. Hard to know what he has in mind, but it doesn't sound reassuring. Anyway, let's focus on the task at hand for now, cleaning the deck. You can go to your new blueprint table above your cabin and select the move. She'll wait for me down there once I've finished. Edit, and I can salvage the junk pile and get all of that crap. Including an old shoe and an old carpet. Wonderful. You did a wonderful job, Stella, and the good news is that you have enough resources to add a guest house to your ship, a necessary amenity. Newly welcomed spirits, such as myself, will have a temporary place to relax and sleep. Well, sleep, not really. I can tell you for sure that no one will be thrilled to spend more than one night in there, but it beats sleeping on the deck. The stars are pretty, but the wood is stiff, and the humidity is hard to tolerate. I'll leave you to it, have fun. So now I can build a field, a garden, a kitchen, and a guest house. Right now I can only afford to build the guest house. Very nice. This guest house is very pretty and has your touch. Nice work as usual. Now, at last I have a place to sit down and enjoy the view. Oh, wait. What is going on? Something else is happening. Oh, I should have expected this. I'm hungry. Very hungry. You know how terrible a cook I am, but I remember you being absolutely fantastic at it. And you might have fished a few fishes already. Trouble is, I can't eat an entire raw fish. I could try for sure, but I'll probably choke on the fish bone and never survive. That's not how you want me to go. As absurd as this sounds. So you should keep on using your blueprint table and build a kitchen. There's plans, the resources. I need to get bright jelly. There's only one way to get some. She's basically gonna tell us that she is afraid of jellyfish, and I need to go and harvest bright jelly from a cloud of jellyfish. The bright jelly you need for the kitchen, only the jellyfish can provide it to you, so there's no other option. I have to face my fears. But you're here, with you I can do it. They will appear as a dark patch of pure fear on your map, so you can't miss it. She's gonna go take time to prepare herself while I plot a chart to the jellyfish. But first, I actually want to go and collect these boxes. So later, when there are more things on my ship, like farms and fields and crafting resources. Oh, my headset's about to die. Hold on a second. Alright, there we go. Plugged my headset in. Later, there will be more things that I can do on my boat while I'm sailing from place to place, but right now, all there really is to do is just fish. And even now I can only fish for things like herring and old shoes. mostly old shoes. But you can find shipwrecks like this throughout the sea, where I can jump down into the water and open these crates. When Stella or Daffodil leave the boat, it stops and will restart automatically once everyone's back on board. But you can dive for treasure and salvage shipwrecks. Basically, the sort of point of the game is you just move between numerous resources, collecting everything you need as you sail what is essentially the spirit world. You can stand on the bow. Again, there's not a whole lot I can do on my boat right now. Sometimes she won't, Gwen won't have a quest for you, but she will have something to tell you. And whenever you walk by her, she'll say, "Stella, I have something to tell you," and you can talk to her. Don't ask me how, but I've met Albert already. He definitely is a shark. But his interest in all things maritime will be helpful, such as the boat upgrades he sells out at an outrageously high price. With those, you'll be able to cross ominous weather barriers in the world. They look like classic mythical challenges ahead. A bit cliche if you ask me. I've reached the cloud of jellyfish. Damn, here they come. Remember, set your eyes on the ones with bright jelly. They should be visible enough. That said, pop as many as you can. You'll get glims anyway. Glims are like this world's money. I'll wait for you inside. It's just too hard for me to stay out here. I believe in you. So this is the first mini-game. Essentially, jellyfish are going to start coming at me from the right side of the screen, and I just have to intercept them. The green ones have the bright jelly, the rest of them just have money. Oh, big one. I don't think I'll be able to catch it. Yes, I got it. So yeah, these mini games are a great way to collect both resources that you need in the game and extra money. Oops, got it. Ooh, big cloud. And that's the jellyfish minigame. Fantastic. Okay, I'm really impressed. You rocked out there, tumbling and diving like a shooting star, and without the slightest fear nor hesitation. You definitely haven't lost your touch, Stella. And you even gathered enough bright jelly to build a proper kitchen. Go for it. I'll be patiently waiting, slowly digesting myself. Oh, Gwen became sad. Stella. Oops, didn't mean to sit in this chair. I meant to talk to Gwen. You know, I'm delighted that you're here with me, but I'm not surprised one bit. It adds up. You here taking care of me in my final hours. You've always cared so damn much about others. Always protected those you found vulnerable, even pedantic snobs like me. Remember the day my father yelled at the cat? We had just got out of elementary school. You were wearing those blue sneakers with the glittery tags. And there you were, yelling back at my father like you were on a mission. Father turned red and smashed the purple Delano vase. It was rad. Why are you sad, though? Oh, okay, she said because she's hungry. Can I hug you again? No, okay. Okay, I'm gonna go cook something for Gwen. Or actually, I'm gonna build the kitchen first. And then, even though I have fish, Gwen is gonna give me some corn to make into popcorn, because Gwen likes popcorn. Yep, she gave me corn. So I can cook the corn, I can cook the fish, I can cook the logs, but we'll make some popcorn. I could eat anything, just give me some food. Here's some popcorn. Well, I won't die just yet. Thanks, Stella, it's better than I thought it could be. But then again, you've always been a wonder in the kitchen. Don't forget, spirits don't run on sunshine and water. We need a good meal once in a while. It will be up to you to understand who's fond of what. As for me, I'm sure you remember I've always loved comfort food. And I would die for a cup of coffee. But I'm not that picky, I can eat anything. Just never the same thing twice. Oh, and before I forget, here's something I was supposed to give you. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but an obol is a symbol of passage. It's a fee each spirit has to pay to you. But something tells me you knew that already. Alright, let's keep on improving the craft. As you have seen in your blueprint table, there's both a field and a garden, which means you can grow many different things and turn this ship into an adorable farm of sorts. You should add a field first, in my opinion. It's going to be easier to find the resources for it around here, and you can grow linen in it, which in turn will be used to craft more things. We should also go buy seeds, but that will come later. I need you to visit an island close by. It's called Mossstein Cove, and there's something on it we need. I'll tell you when we get there. Thank you, Gwen. But yeah, new destination, Mossstein Cove. Let's go over here first, though. Request completed. I get cranky when I'm hungry. New request, seeds for the future. Although it is almost nighttime, and your ship can only travel during the day, so once... Yeah. It is too dark to navigate. It will be possible again at dawn. I forgot to tell you about this. As you can see, the boat stops at night. I believe it's a side effect of your Everlight being light, or some other technicality. That being said, it will allow people to sleep undisturbed. You, in the meantime, can do anything you want, tackle unfinished business, or just chill on the deck under the stars. I'd suggest you go to sleep too, in that cozy little room atop your cabin. You'll wake up refreshed and ready to go, and the ship will start up again in the morning. Oh, and talking about that, you know me, waking up on time has never been my forte. You can ring that big bell over there to wake people up, but remember, only do it at the right time. Early morning should do the trick. Speaking of which, time for me to take a nap. See you tomorrow, Stella. Have a good night. Good night, Gwen. So yes, I can ring this bell to wake everyone up. If I ring it now, it'll make Gwen angry. So she's asleep. She sleeps standing up. Until you make everyone their own home, they sleep standing up in the guest house. But that is a brief introduction to the game Spiritfarer. Let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in seeing more of this game. I really enjoyed this game. I would love to continue playing it if anyone is interested. It gets quite touching and moving as the game goes on, because it is one giant allegory for death and grief and dying. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in seeing more, and in the meantime, I will see you next time. Alright, bye-bye.